All right. So welcome to Home with Scott and Loretta. So if everything's going according to plan, you just saw some pictures, a slideshow that we put together from our adventures and misadventures over the last several years. And boy, it's been a whirlwind, and we've had a lot of fun, and we've gotten to know each other really well. And first and foremost, we want to say thank you for all of our friends and family and extended family for your patience and your support as we sort of work through what our second half is going to look like. And I personally, believe and see God working all along this journey that I've been on and that Loretta's been on. And early in our relationship, I had the opportunity to just admire Loretta and what she stood for and how she lived her life, and followed her to church and decided to that day rededicate my life to Christ and re-accept Him as my Lord and Savior. And one of the greatest adventures we had was the opportunity to be baptized together down at Fort Fisher. So I'll never forget that. So we see God and all the people that are in our lives and working our lives and our children. We're so gracious and appreciative of their love and support. There's endless number of people that have touched our lives and spoken into our lives, and we feel so much better and stronger for that, and we can't say thank you enough. So hopefully a lot of you are out there watching this crazy event. And how did we get to this event? That's the next on my list. Whew, wow. So we got engaged in Austin, Texas end of last year, and in October. And we wanted to have kick the summer off wedding and celebration Memorial Day weekend. So that was all set, and then a small thing called the global pandemic happened, and we were trying to be patient and wait it out and see how things turned out. But it just got too complicated, and things were too watered down and not the celebration and gracious thank you to all of you that we wanted to put on. So we decided to cancel the ceremony as it was standing, and the party afterwards, and we weren't going to be able to get married in the little church that we wanted to in the Lutheran church, the Curry Beach Lutheran Church, and now God's worked it out, so we are actually going to get married in the church that we had envisioned. So that again, when we stop and open our eyes, we continue to see God working in so many ways. So that's awesome.
And I know that many of you reached out to us and said how sorry you are, that this happened, and we don't feel bad about anything, because we are really just so filled with joy that God brought us together, that we are here at such a time as this, in this season of our lives, to be so fortunate to have found each other. We would, and all of you, so many of you that have really, on my behalf, have helped me to hold the bar high up for myself, and to help me understand that I would be worthy of someone so wonderful as Scott. And I'm so grateful to all of you. Some of you women in my life, I was planning a special presentation at the service, so I'm going to make sure that I reach out and tell you about that personally. And just, for our kids, that they have come alongside us and they're wishing us well, and that they feel happy for us, that just means the world. And if you just would lift up prayers, we're really hoping that God would give us many healthy years so that we can enjoy what He is bringing together today.
Yeah, and to the extended families as well, they've been so gracious and so willing to be open and supportive. So thank you very much. We were talking about whether we should read our mission statement here. Loretta likes a list, and this one's laminated, so this one is important. But early on in our relationship, we wrote down the principles that we wanted to have guide us, and the very first one here is we will put God at the center of our relationship always. And I think that's the crux of it all. We really do find that when we let go, I think God promises or warns us that there will be hard times and there will be troubles, but that He will never not be there for us. So we lean into that. It makes us very happy and at peace, and we hope that you feel that same peace and happiness as well.
Couple of busy notes as
Yeah.
we move into the ceremony that's coming. Please don't unmute yourself in the middle of this. It happens by accident sometimes, so try not to. And just know there will be a time when our friend John will unmute everyone because Pastor will ask for your response. So be prepared for that as well.
All right. Well, you ready to get married?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hang in there. This is going to be really low key and not formal. So
And we hope it actually
we
works.
hope we can pull it off. So thanks again, everyone, for joining us.